Welcome back, YouTube. It's COZUNON, and this is the pickups for the month of February 2013. And it started off as a really slow month, but then towards the end it really picked up. So it's quite a big pickup this month, and bigger than my average, which is usually anywhere from 14 to 20, and that's still a lot. But let's just get into it, huh? I got Warcraft 2 Battle Net Edition, I guess. I picked this up at the thrift store that I always go to. Like, they've been dry recently, but they had a couple things this month. I'll go over that. And so I picked this up for a quarter there, 25 cents. And it actually had a sales sticker right here that I took off, and it said 000. So at one point, some store was giving this away. Another book that I picked up there at another trip was Fallout 3, the official game guide, the standard edition. I do have this in the special edition, but I found this there for 50 cents, so can't complain. It didn't. This is the GameStop one. It didn't come with the card, and they ripped the map out of the back, so that was kind of a downer. But 50 cents, fucking awesome. The last strategy guide I got was for Ni no Kuni. This one I haven't opened yet. It's still sealed. I'm not sure if I'm going to open this one or not. I don't even own the game, but my brother said it was kind of, people are buying these up in droves. And the store electronics store I usually hit up, I went there one day. They had two, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to pick it up. And before I left, I went back to see what other strategy guides, and one was gone, so I picked it up. It cost me about 25 bucks. For the NES, I got two NES cards this month. The first one, I'll go with the box one first, is Castle of Dragon. And this is box complete. The box has definitely seen better days, but I have worse boxes. But it's got the game, came out of the slipcase, the manual, and the slipcase, and the styrofoam's down there too. I'm not going to pull that out though. So I picked this up online for 10 bucks. The game's not worth that much, but it was a buy me now for 10 bucks or $7.99 or something like that, and then a couple of bucks for shipping. But I remember I paid just under 10 bucks for it, and I thought for a box NES game that's well worth it. And then this game, I paid 20 for it. There's a website I go to that prices games out, and it says this game is nowhere near that, but anytime I go on eBay, it doesn't seem to go anything cheaper, and that's Disney's Darkwing Duck. This is a game I've been looking to pick up for a while, and when I first started getting back into NES cards, this game was about 10 bucks, and at that point it was more expensive. It was more than I wanted to pay for it, but the prices just seemed to steadily go up, so I figure I'll pick it up now before it goes up any higher if it does. My one Sega Genesis game was Tailspin. Again, this is another eBay find. I didn't pay too much for it, but the price escapes me right now. This is one of the very first pickups I did for the month, and it's complete. It's got the manual. I have the manual in there backwards, but it's got the manual, the legit manual. The case the cartridge looks prestige. So, and then we'll go to my standard PlayStation 1. I got Twisted Metal 3. This is a game that I love the Twisted Metal series, and this is a game I owned a long time ago, and I never picked it back up. I was never a big fan of this one, but I decided, I'm going to pick it back up, put it back into my collection. And then Spawn the Eternal. I'm a huge fan of comic books. I love comic books, and comic book video games is the shit for me. And then I got two long boxes. You guys probably already seen them, but I spent 40 bucks for these, $39.99, and then the shipping was another $3.99. And these are two games I've been looking at in my collection for a long time. Mortal Kombat 3. Like, I have Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the DS and for the Sega Saturn. Yeah, it's Saturn. And I've been looking to get for the PlayStation for a long time. In Twisted Metal, I had this in the small case, the greatest hits, but I wanted the long box, and this one's complete. This comes in the black case, so the manual's on the inside still. It doesn't double as the cover. Like the Mortal Kombat one doubles as the cover. The manual is the cover, pretty much. And the hinge on this one was broken, but it said that in the lot too. But I figured, these games usually go for about 20 bucks a piece. plus shipping. So $40, don't have to worry about putting them into my collection ever again. My one, let's just stick it with the PlayStation. My one PlayStation 3 game this month was 3D Dot Game Heroes. My brother Billy actually showed me this game at one point. He owns it, and I just thought it looked phenomenal. I wanted to pick it up, and I've always been looking to pick it up, and I found it at GameStop for like $11 one day. And we'll finish off with the PlayStation, or not finish off. I still got this is the PS2. The thrift store I always hit up when I found the Fallout 3 book. I also found the Simpsons game. I found it there for $1. It didn't have the book, unfortunately, and the cover was actually not there either. It was like the GameStop cover, but I went online and printed this up. So, but for $1, it's a game I've always wanted to try out. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. This is, for whatever reason, the Splinter Cell game that I never owned, never picked up. And I wanted to own it, and I still want to play it, so I picked it up fairly inexpensive. And then Shepherd's Crossing. I picked this up for $5. It kind of looked like Harvest Moon. So I like Harvest Moon, so I decided for $5 I'll check this game out. And then for the PSP, I picked up 5 titles. Nothing really stellar, nothing really great, but they were all really cheap. And Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. I think these were all $5 a piece. At an electronics store I go to, they're starting to sell pre-owned games, and they're all $4.99. Platypus. This one actually looks really interesting. It's a side-scrolling shooter, but instead of being graphics or 16-bit, it's all claymation, and I just thought that looked fucking cool, and it was really fun. So I'm really glad that's on I never even heard of that one before. And this is Tatio Legends Power Up. Again, I love collections. Any collection on the PS1, the PS2, or in fact this one on the PSP, I'll always pick those up. Gene d'Arc, I guess is how you say it. Like, this one looked interesting, and I said, for $5 I'll take a gamble. I still haven't checked this one out though, but yeah, for $5. And then Scarface. I love this on the PS2, sort of. I mean, I love the game. I bought the special edition of the game on the PS2, and to this day, that's still my most regretted special edition game that I've ever bought. I wasn't a big fan of it. It's just like an extra. I paid $10 to get an extra DVD with a bunch of hip hop artists talking about how much they love Scarface the movie, and didn't really like it. Old school handhelds. I got 2 Game Boys and 2 Game Boy Advances. I printed up all the covers for these. For the Game Boy, I got Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan, and WWF Superstars 2. I'm trying to get all the WWF Superstars, or all the WWF games for the handhelds, because I have them for all the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan. I've been looking to add this to my collection for a long, long time. Then I got Disney's Magical Quest 2, starring Minnie Mouse. I played the first Magical Quest, and I liked it a lot, but I've never played number 2, and I found this cheap online, so I picked it up. And this one's kind of bittersweet. I don't know if you guys seen the label or not, but it's Pokemon Sapphire version. And the reason it's bittersweet is after I bought this, I realized it was a little bit different from my Ruby version, which I got in that huge pickup months ago. And so I looked it up on eBay, or not really eBay, I'm sorry, on YouTube, and I found out that my Ruby version was actually a fake. I guess one of those Hong Kong duplicates or some shit. But this one's a real one. But I have to re-add another Ruby version to my collection now because it was fake. I got 2 Xbox titles, original Xbox, and that's Max Payne and Max Payne 2. I picked these both up in a lot for $14, $13.95 with free shipping off of eBay. And I already own Max Payne, but my copy is the greatest hits, or platinum hits, I should say. That's what Xbox calls it. And I didn't own Max Payne 2, so I really liked the first game. And I was like, you know what, to get it, and I can get rid of my my platinum edition, and then I can get number 2 for $14, $7 a piece. That's a good price. And then the 360. Let me go with this one first. This one was actually a gift. This one was given to me by brother Billy, and it's Dark Souls. He's been wanting to play this game with me online, and I told him I'd pick it up once I came across it. And, well, lo and behold, he came across it before I did and picked it up for me. So, thank you, brother Billy. And these next set of games, I actually bought all these at GameStop. And out of this lot, this is the most expensive one, and it's Prototype 2. I picked this up for $22 and change, like 23 bucks, and I liked it actually. I really liked the first one. I don't know why I didn't pick this one up sooner, but a lot of people didn't pick it up. In fact, Activision closed down Radical because of it. So I figured I better pick mine up because it didn't sell very well, and I better pick it up now before it's hard to find. Fable 3, picked it up for $9, $8.99. It was $9.99, but then with my 10%, it was like $8.99. But I beat this game. I borrowed Brother Billy's and I beat it, and wasn't really. I don't even remember beating it. I really don't even remember the end of it, to be honest with you. Only reason I know I beat it is because I went through my achievements, and lo and behold, I had the achievement for beating it. But I figured I have 1, I have 2. I might as well own 3 and just complete the trilogy. This game gets shit on in every single fucking review I've seen on it, but it's a game I've always was kind of interested in playing. It was because it's the espionage RPG, and if you don't know by now, that's a Alpha Protocol. Found this for $5, so it was $5, and I figured, you know, if it is a bad game, it's only $5 wasted, you know, big whoop, you know, and like I said, I've always wanted to check it out for myself. Now I have the opportunity to. And then the last game I picked up at GameStop was 007 Quantum of Solace, and I might not even have picked this game up, but it was only like $3, so I was like, wow, really, $3 for this? And I wanted to pick it up when it first came out, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I waited because I saved a lot of money. But yeah, $3. And then I have one more pickup, and it was actually my most expensive pickup of the month. It was an eBay find, and it's right here. I have it hidden behind my couch pillows. And that's the 25th anniversary of Street Fighter. Now, the top is ripped right here a little bit, and they didn't. The buyer did, or the seller did mention that in the description, but I didn't mind it. The bid started off at 50, so I put 50, and then I was like, you know what, I better bid a little bit more just to be safe. So I picked up my bid to $81. You know, a lot of people like to bid even amounts of 5. So instead of doing 80, I did 81. And I ended up winning this bid, and it was still brand new. Like, this still had the seal. I took it off. I actually shot a video for it, but my lights in my house are not very bright, so it was not usable, unfortunately. When this came in the mail, I actually called Brother Billy. I was keeping tabs on it with my eBay app on my phone, and they said it was out for delivery. And then, so I contacted Brother Billy, and I'm like, bro, I really need you to do me a favor. I need you to go to my house, you know, get my package, and then just put it inside, because I don't want nothing to happen to this. So he did that, and then when I came home that night, instead of coming to my front door, I went through the side gate, came in the side door where my camera is, this camera right here that I'm filming, and then I shot just like one take. But I have all these energy-saving bulbs up, and they just don't let off enough light, and I didn't set up anything because I just didn't want it to look, you know, I wanted it to look like one shot, this is it, just got off of work, I still had my shirt and tie on and all that good shit. But yeah, it was way too dark, so I couldn't use it. But yeah, so I did a complete unboxing, opened the box, took the sleeve off, opened this up, and went through everything. And everything's here, everything's complete. You know, I got all the soundtracks, the discs, the 25th anniversary, the Blu-ray, which comes with the Street Fighter animated series. And then it's Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Street Fighter 4, the arcade edition. And inside this case, I put the card for the other two games, which is like Super Street Fighter HD and then Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. So, and then I got the bus right there of Ryu. Awesome. Didn't put the batteries in, didn't check it out. And then right here, we have the certificates of its authenticity. And then back behind here, shit, that was no good. Back behind here, I don't like how they have this actually. But back behind here, they've got the, see how they have that? They've got the actual art book. So So I got this for. I ended up winning the bid. Somebody after I put in my bid of $50. 2 days later, somebody put a bid in of I guess $51 because the bid went up to 52. And then right before the bid ended, it was at 52. Somebody did like one of those last minute bids, and they picked it up to 77. So I got this for $77 plus $9 shipping. So awesome. And I almost bought this when it first came out, and I didn't because I have Super Street Fighter 2. I don't have Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, but I do have Street Fighter 4, the arcade edition, and I do have Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So, you know, I was just going to be getting this for the movies. But for $77 plus $9, so $86, I felt it was a fair deal, and I did want to add this to my collection. So anyway, that's it, YouTube. That's my pickups. Leave your comments, like, you know, down below in the description box, down below, or underneath the description box, I should say. You know, do a video response. Show me what your pickups were this month, you know. But I think that's it for this time, YouTube. So till next time, stay up, Hadouken, game on.